let's start with kind of multi-cloud. I mean, I sometimes I still get confused. There's multi-cloud, there's private cloud, there's hybrid cloud.
So it is a word that has been abused a lot in general, cloud, because cloud, what is cloud? Cloud in its basic essence is still just a data center, but it has this buzzword where we say we are using the cloud. That usually means that you're using some cloud providers who can come up with some compute resources, perhaps some software as a service for your business to actually put in your business logic and run your business on. Now, that one cloud can, of course, be distributed, so you have some form of reliance there. You can have it in different regions. However, you're still relying on a single cloud provider. Also, you still have solutions that are running in your old school data centers. It could be that you are in an industry that is highly regulated, or there are some legal terms that do that you are not allowed to put it into a public cloud. That would be, your old school data centers. And so there is a lot of, is that actually a cloud? Yes, kind of, because you can also use the same technologies, that cloud native technologies on your local data center, but that wouldn't really be a public cloud. So we have to introduce, public cloud and private cloud as terms. Yeah. Now, multi-cloud. You could say that, hey, I'm using multiple solutions in one cloud provider. That's not really multi-cloud, even though you're perhaps hosting it in different locations within that cloud provider's availability zones. That is not something that I would define as multi-cloud. That would still be using a single cloud. However, when you're using multiple cloud providers that have their own infrastructures, then we can dive into the term, then you're actually using multi-cloud. Whether you have that it's the same application that is spanning those different clouds, or it's different sets of your business applications that are running on each, that's more of, nitpicking. And of course, going back to the example with having something still running in a private data center, if you actually use that as well as a public cloud and integrate them somehow, then I would say that you're actually running a hybrid cloud setup.